Good morning, my dear FK students. We are discussing issue of shares. In previous classes, already explained journal entries relating to the issue of shares, that is application money, allotment money, first call and final call, and we discussed regarding the calls in arrears, interest on calls in arrears, journal entries, calls in advance, interest on calls in advance. We completed all those aspects. Today we are going to discuss regarding oversubscription of shares. What is mean by oversubscription of shares? Oversubscription of shares is nothing but we are receiving the more number of shares than the number of shares issued to the public. That is called oversubscription of shares. That means number of shares are applied more than the number of shares issued to the public. So this is called oversubscription of shares. In case of oversubscription of shares, company can allot the shares on pro rata basis. What is mean by pro rata basis? Pro rata basis is nothing but we can allot the shares, smallest number of shares to the shareholders on a proportionate basis. That is called pro rata basis allotment. Then what are the entries will be considered at the time of oversubscription of shares? Suppose if there is any oversubscription of shares, whatever the excess application money we received, we may refund to the shareholders, that is to the applicant. Then what is the entry at that particular point of time? That is share application account debtor to bank. However, sometimes that excess application money we will make an adjustment with against the allotment of shares due. What is the entry at that particular point of time? Share application account debtor to share allotment. However, sometimes we may make an adjustment of application money, excess application money against the allotment as well as calls also. What is the journal entry at that particular point of time? So share application account to debtor to share allotment account to calls in advance account. These are the journal entries we need to be considered at the time of oversubscription of shares. Okay? So with this knowledge we can, and this is one concept, and one more concept is opening of joint application and allotment account. See, generally nowadays it is become a common practice to open only one account, that is a share application and allotment account, when the company is issuing the shares. Okay? So what are the journal entries we need to be recorded when a company opening a joint account, that is called share application and allotment account? What are the journal entries we need to be considered? First entry, on receipt of the share application money, that is bank account debtor to share application and allotment account. So how much amount we need to write? That is number of shares applied into share application money per share. We need to write. Then on transfer of application and allotment money due, what is the journal entry? That is share application and allotment account debtor to share capital. So how much amount we need to write? That is number of shares allotted into application money per share plus allotment money per share. We need to add these two and we can multiply with the number of shares allotted, number of shares allotted. Okay. So then on refund of the money on rejected applications, what is the entry? Share application and allotment account debtor to bank. Next one, on receipt of the balance of allotment money, that is bank account debtor to share application and allotment account. Okay, with this knowledge we can solve problem number, that is illustration number 18. Okay, now I am going to read the illustration number 18. On 1st April 2018, a limited company was incorporated with an authorized capital of rupees 8 lakhs divided into shares of rupees 10 each. So that means total authorized capital is 8 lakhs. Face value of the share is 10 rupees. It offered to the public for subscription of 60,000 shares payable as follows. That means we issued 60,000 shares to the public. On application, rupees 3 per share. On allotment, May 1st 2018, rupees 2 per share. On first and final call, 1 month after allotment, that is rupees 5 per share. So the public applied for 92,000 shares and the application money was duly received on April 15, 2018. Actually we issued 60,000 but the public is applied 92,000. What happened here? That is, so this is a situation of oversubscription, because so they applied more number of shares than the issued shares. That is a situation of oversubscription of shares. So applications for 2,000 shares were rejected and application for 90,000 shares were allotted, that is 60,000 shares. That means excess 30,000 shares we are making the allotment on pro rata basis. So now totally 92,000 applied, but actually we need to allot 60,000 shares. 2,000 shares we are rejecting, but the regarding 30,000 shares we need to make on pro rata basis. So give journal entries to record the transaction in the books of the company if the amount due has been duly received. That means there is no calls in arrears. Okay. The company maintains the combined account for application and allotment. That means they are combined account, application and allotment account they are maintaining. So in that situation, what are the journal entries we need to be followed? Okay. First one is on receipt of the application money. Okay. The entry is bank account debtor to share application and allotment account. So how much amount I need to write? That is a number of shares applied, that is 92,000 shares into share application money per share, that is 3 rupees. So 92,000 shares into 3 rupees we need to write. Then on May 1st, so there is a transfer. Okay, that is we need to make an entry for transfer of application money and allotment amount due. Okay, the entry is share application and allotment account debtor to share capital. Then how much amount I need to write? So how many number of shares we allotted? 60,000 shares. Then into which amount we need to multiply? That is share application money per share and allotment money per share. So here share application money per share 3 rupees, allotment money per share 2 rupees. So 3 plus 2 5 rupees. So that 60,000 into 5 rupees. Then we will get the value. The next one, on May 1st, okay, so the receipt entry, that is share that is a refund that is 2000, regarding 2000 shares we are refunding the share application money. So then share application and allotment account debtor to bank. How much amount we need to write? We are refunding 2000 shares. So 2000 shares into share application money per share 3 rupees. So 2000 into 3 rupees, that is 6000 we need to write. The next one is whatever the receipt of the balance of allotment money. Okay, so for that first we need to make a calculation. So first total allotment money, how much is due, we need to write. That is 60,000 shares into 2 rupees, because allotment money per share 2 rupees. So that is 60,000 into 2, that is 1,20,000 minus excess received on application. So that is 30,000 shares into 3 rupees, that is 90,000. So 1,20,000 you can subtract the 30,000, the remaining balance is 30,000. For that we need to receive now. So bank account debtor to share application and allotment account. Then June 1st we are receiving that is first call and final call. For that we need to write due entry first of all. So that is a share first and final call account debtor to share capital. How much? 60,000 shares into 5 rupees. Then receipt entry. So bank account debtor to share first and final call account. That is 60,000 shares into 5 rupees. That's all. Okay. So thank you.